Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 461 in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like for reals. Hey, it's a manic Monday. It's January the 20th. It's Martin Luther King Day. Kids are out of school, but I got work to do. I'm sure you do too. So let's get after this. But before we do, let's talk about January the 20th. So you got January 20th, 2020. Kind of fun, right? Love it when that stuff lines up. Synchronicity, baby. We're lining up. Hey, first things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also thankful. Now, a new sheet, right? Got the date up there on top. So obviously my thankful, because I am thankful every day. But that was just that's the word that I came up with this morning. I'm saying, I think about like, how do I feel? I am thankful for a lot of things. I'm not upset about them. I think a lot of people assume that I was going to be upset by that Packers game. I'm not upset at all. Like that's kind of what everybody expected. We knew there was an outside chance that the Packers were going to make that a more competitive game, but that's not a surprise to anybody, right? And so I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that when I think about the way the year started a year ago, where the Packers were at, this is way better, right? So congratulations to being a cheerleader. Congratulations to the 49ers. They were the better team twice, right? And congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. I lived in Kansas City twice. I know what the fans are like up there. 50 years they've been waiting to get back to the Super Bowl. So congratulations to them. I'm thankful that my people, my friends from up there get to enjoy that. It's fun when your team is there. I'm thankful for my Aunt Barb. Sorry, Aunt Barb, I haven't shouted you out in a minute, but it's more probable than not. Isn't that the Deflategate thing? It's more probable than not that I hear from Aunt Barb after I post things several times a week, right? Like last week when I was talking about don't pass up the opportunity to bless somebody, she sent me a story about how she did the same thing. When I was talking about, just I need to believe more in myself, right? And ask for some prayers. First one, boom, there she is. So I'm thankful for my Aunt Barb. I'm thankful that she's here every day. I'm thankful for everybody that shows up here and reaches out to me afterwards. I'm also thankful that the Green Bay Packers are no longer a distraction. There's nothing for me to it'll be a couple short conversations yep, it's over, putting that stuff away, and we'll talk about it again next year, right? So, and I'm thankful for the momentum that was created last week as a result of me listening to that All-In book, Chasing My Dream, and I'm thankful that I'm going to be forced to address some of those things and just keep it going because I'm thankful for whatever is next, right? Because whatever is next is something that I created for myself. So a lot to be thankful for. The thought of the day, the question of the day is the scoreboard, right? And I started doing this, talked, about how we're going to be a little more organized. So we're in the keep it real section right now, right? And so inside the keep it real section is the part where we talk about the scoreboard. And so I will never forget some really bad advice I got from somebody. They're like, hey, you got to rip up that scoreboard. Like I was keeping score. And they're like, if you do that, you're going to think that the other person's always and I'm like, that's the point, right? That's the point. That people either turn a blind eye to their own personal scorecard, they turn a blind eye to somebody else's, and that could be a person, an entity, whatever. Everybody, every entity has a scoreboard, and your scoreboard is your past. And regardless of what they say on those, investor commercials, past performance are not an indication of future results. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are, right? So if you've got somebody who continues to make the same bad decisions over and over, we should assume that until we know that they won't do that again, they'll continue doing it, right? Past performance is an indication of what future results will be. No doubt about it. Now, it's not a promise. Everybody can change. Sometimes we get lucky. Sometimes, in spite of our bad behavior, the universe continues to give us opportunities. It's just how it is, right? So anyway, some choose to ignore their scoreboard and act like that shit didn't, all of the nasty things they've done in the past, right? That's where karma comes in. Karma keeps scoreboard for us, right? The Holy Spirit does. Whatever you want to call it, it's that universal force that makes sure, if you do bad things, it's gonna come back and get you, right? You can count on it. Just like if you live a good life, just when you think, F it, I'm not doing it anymore, something good will happen. Seriously. For a person like me, and I know there's a lot of you, I got OCD. Like I overthink everything. And man, that scoreboard, like I'll sit there and, and I got a scoreboard on everybody or everything. And here's this is free, right? Little tip for you. How do you know, right? Like if you haven't ever done, then you tell me how you feel, right? It all goes back to the person's juice, right? Like when you talk to somebody on the phone or in person, do they bring energy? Do you walk away from that encounter like energized, like, man, I'm ready. I love talking to that person, that man, woman, child, whatever it is, because they bring energy to me, right? Whereas there's other people that come there, like, they walk away and it's like, oh my God, they took part of my soul with me. Like, yeah, right. The scoreboard says that's a selfish person. You need to stay away from them, right? Keep your distance. And so, yeah, you can't ignore it. And so, again, I have, bad advice from somebody was like, don't keep score. And then that was terrible advice. Terrible advice. My advice to you is you better be keeping score. Now, do you need to write everything down? Like, I mean, if you want to, but you'll know, right? Our minds are supercomputers. They'll figure it out. And once we get to the point where we start thinking, hey, I think I'm getting taken advantage of, guess what? It's been happening for a while. And your conscious just caught up with your unconscious because your unconscious has been knocked back like, hey, that person's selfish. They're taking advantage of you. I mean, come on. It's not that hard, right? So we should keep score. That's why in athletic competitions, we keep score. That's why I have a credit score. That's why I have all these there's algorithms all around keeping score. And if you're not keeping score, that's on you. All right. With that, I'm done for today. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on a manic Monday. Go get some, right? Go get some. And I'll be back tomorrow on a 2 for Tuesday. We'll see you then. Deuces. Love you. Bye.